When was the last time you saw a post on your handle making you feel that urge to reply, but you have a bunch of dictionary words to say, very stupid, why are you doing this, why are you doing that? And you said, I think I can be fine without replying this. When was the last time you saw a video trending, saying all sorts of things, all of them against your personal view? You pick your phone and say, and you later deleted everything and say, I can be fine without replying. When was the last time you saw a nice-looking fellow dressing well, but in a color off from your life? You don't like the color. You quickly pick your phone and say, and you said, no, I think it's fine. It's not my color. I can be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to self-brand yourself, it has to start with having a PhD in minding your business. You have to calm down. Calm down in all ramifications. So you will have this thinking that, I don't like this way, but somebody else like it. Or, why not letting people do their life? This is a story of a job seeker. He woke up in the morning, searched for a job, and exactly got a hook. Here is the job, reflecting on their qualification, skills, and capacity. Applied, got selected, invited for an interview. Driving to the venue, motorists, everybody going to their businesses. And there was a particular car driving a bit off the road, by the road, and that way. And the person feels uncomfortable, trying to link the recklessness of the driving to a particular gender, as we used to do. Back in the venue, he was asked 3 things, very clearly, boldly written. We are not going to check your document. We don't want to know who you are. We want to check your social media handle to give you the job. Okay, I think I need to start deleting some posts. I think I need to review some of the things I put on my media. And the interview goes, what is the name of your handle? XYZ. How can we confirm it is your page? Let me make a post. Okay, there we are. Oh, nice. Very well. It is your page indeed. But few questions. From the last time we checked your page, you mentioned on the bio that you're honest. Really? Are you? Do you say you're honest, or will you let us give you a job, a responsibility, then we watch how you do it, and we assess whether you're honest or not? Oh, the last time we also checked your page, it was saying somebody else was bad. So what is it about? Now, let's look at it this way. Coin that word. Tell us why you judge someone else. Yes, we understand that in all your posts, you never mention that color, which is fine. Your favorite color is blue. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's blue. But what you said about other person's color is judgmental. The last time we checked, you were not friends. You didn't buy the cloth for them either. You didn't pay the tailor for them. They only decided to wear their color of choice and move on with their life and posted it on the social media. And here you are dragging them to the very last level because of what? Differences in color. How likely are you to judge if someone has another social opinion contrary to yours? Very likely. How likely are you to unchoose someone who doesn't have the choice of color as you? Very likely. How unlikely are you to be equitable? Very, very unlikely. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy lost the job. He had a first-class degree, ethical leadership, everything, But three key things are missing. The self-branding in the person is not painted well, so that there will be that do no harm space. There will be that safe space for others to build their life without connecting the dots of hardship. Two things. Yes, the Constitution says you can live your life anywhere, but where your right ends, that is where another person's right begins. Who are you on the pages of your social media if you are not there to defend yourself? If somebody decides to hire you, but they want to check only your social media handles to know who are you, connecting it to who you are, connecting it to what people think of you, how likely are you going to get that job? Go and clean that post. The post is stopping many people from hiring you. Some people pick your handle, check the analytics, pick some few words, and tell the software to tell them more about you. Judgmental, harming, all of those things. Where do we go from there? 2025 and fast forward, especially December 2030, when the SDGs are likely going to be achieved, I don't know. We are going to look at what people do on the spaces. There was a story of a young guy who traveled out of their comfort zone to another country. Before leaving the airport, they were asked to choose between the food they want to eat, connecting it to their belief. They didn't care to do that as usual. Arriving at the country, the temperature was a bit bad. Here we are, picking our phone, and he wrote, "This country doesn't even know the respect of people. Here I am, I can't drink, I can't do that." Just within the analytics of the airport, a friendly-looking policeman says, "Are you the one? Come out. Why did you post this? This was your page last 7 hours before you fly. We ask you what kind of food do you want, connecting it to your belief, and you do not choose." Our thinking is, this friendly-looking policeman is going to ask the person to delete their post. He actually deleted it on his own phone, and it went out of the blue. He said, "This is a serious country. You just put it there, and so many people will take judgment, will take action against what you personally believe, which may not have to be true." The calm down syndrome means, as a young person, you want to be the president of Nigeria. That's the climax as far as politics is concerned. You want to be the CBN governor. You want to be this. Good. Please continue to be over-ambitious, but calm down. Calm down. Ensure you always calm down. Start by ensuring that your page reflects exactly the brand of you out there, so that when your employer wants to reach out to you, it necessarily don't have to be from your credentials. It could be from your page. It could be what you post, what you comment about, and what you believe. Coincidentally, it could be two things. Yes, we are humans, and we are bound to make errors. But when you go to your page and say, "I don't take SHIT," really? There was a story of a young girl who came for an interview. What was the role? Training young people on mental health and cognitive thinking. Nice looking, very well photocopied document, the original separated from the photocopies as usual, waiting to be asked to hand over. And the first question says, "Who asked you to sit down here?" in the very loudest voice. And the girl was like, "Why are you asking me this? I was invited." "Oh, really? Who told you to come to this venue? What is that your name?" Before she answered, "Come on, shut down." And the girl was like, "Oh, I remember. I'm here to take a role to manage other people's mental health. So it starts from me." So she calmed down and said, "Oh, yeah, sure. I think I made a mistake. Do you want me to go out? Was I not invited? Oh, sorry. I mean, all of those laughter moment, cheerful moment. After 40 minutes of the interview, everybody hit the star and say, you got the job. You can't come with first class in sociology, for example, but then you can't manage your anger, and then you take a role to manage other people's anger. It has to connect. The dot have to connect. Now we have the phone, we have the data, we have 5G in some states, but we need to have our mind balanced. The phone don't know when we are angry. The data can give us the flawless access, but our mind, calm down. Take that phone, read that post, smile and say, I'm not going to reply because I'm not sure I have control of my mind. Self-branding starts from you knowing that while I stand here and I'm likely to come back, who is happy with my attitude, my character, my behavior? Who is likely to ask me to come back and talk to them because of the disposition of my character, my attitude, and behavior? Or what is the contrary part of it? We are in a situation where the generation or limited need to have limitless opportunities, but connected with branding. Dolly Parton sold her song, The Coat of Many Colors, with emotions. Every piece of the clothes were stitched together with emotions. Some of us cried when listening to the song. That is exactly the reflection of telling the story in a very simple way. So there was this plane that was about to crash. Also, the pilot was saying, ladies and gentlemen, we've tried all our bests, but I'm officially telling you that we need to crash land. We are going to take emergency landing, so face mask, everything, get ready. Good, we have water by the side, so we are going to swim. Everybody was calling their God. Every single God is called. By the end of the day, another pilot watching what was happening said, connect me to this guy. And he said, I am taking the responsibility of all the passengers on board. Go and land successfully. The gravitational force can only come out to hit the ground when you are 2 meters to the ground. The pilot said, I can't take that risk. It's too much, 240 passengers. He said, on behalf of my government, I'm taking the risk of you, the passengers, and everybody involved, including the emotions of the bereaved family. Go on land. The pilot came back and told the passengers, okay, now I'm landing, but not on my own volition. Somebody else said I should. And they said, wait, don't land. You are in charge of this aircraft. Somebody else is telling you to go. Squander this life? Please don't. 10 seconds after that, he said, we have decided to go, so we are going. 2 seconds to landing. The landing gear is still not out. 1 second to the last crash. The landing gear was out. Everybody will say, oh, thank God we have survived. Then rumors erupted. The branding of people changed and unlocked. And then they started saying, the normal saying, the African proverb that when an aircraft is about to crash land and it successfully landed, there will be fire. So everybody was running to the exit. 5 people got a broken limbs. 10 people died. And the patients, people have their BP, I don't know. At the end of it all, 3 messages. The normal thinking is that we were crash landing, so we are likely to die. But the other thinking is, yes, now that we've landed successfully, we are going to survive. But the rumor of rebranding is now getting people hot. Broken limbs, missing lives. Fast forward, Katagum. Young people need to brand themselves. Where you want to see yourself in the next 1 decade is determined by your calmness today. The moral values. We can only reclaim what we feel is missing when we remember the good old days. When your branding starts from who listens to you and who talks to you. The very day you stand up and say, I don't listen to anybody and nobody advises me, that is your last day in this world. The rest is a corpse walking. Rebrand yourself by ensuring 4 things. 1, who am I? Who do I want to be? Then stop at that point and ask yourself, is what is out there a reflective of what I am actually? Yes, nobody can stop you from getting the Porsche's phone. Nobody can stop you from getting 50 gig of data every week. But what you do with that matters a lot as a human being. Calm down. And when you calm down, ask yourself, am I actually calming down? When you prove that you are calming down, then start a journey of self-rebranding. Rebrand it. Polish it. So that when somebody says, what can you do? You say, check my phone, see my skills, and end it there. Good morning, Katagum. Assalamu alaikum.